Imagine this. You've just been appointed as the lead architect for one of the greatest construction projects in the entire Roman Empire. The whole city is watching you, not as a proud guest, but with bated breath, knowing that every measurement you take, every stone you place, could be a matter of life and death. You are the master planner behind bridges, aqueducts, temples, and roads. But far beyond the glory and fame, the stakes have never been higher. One critical error, one shaky foundation, one miscalculated arch, and you're not just disgraced, you might be executed. Welcome to the brutal world of being a Roman architect. Your work is the backbone of the empire's vast infrastructure. The Colosseum's grand arches and the aqueducts that stretch for miles owe their existence to your work. Still, you don't build these marvels in peace. You're endlessly haunted by the terrifying reality that any failure could cost not just the public, but your very life. Unlike today's architects, you carry not only the burden of safety, but also the merciless judgment of emperors, whose patience runs thin and whose punishments are deadly. You wake up every day knowing that your hands shape not just stone and concrete, but the fate of cities and your own future. Imagine walking onto a dusty construction site under a scorching sun or the chill of winter, with hundreds of laborers scurrying like ants beneath your gaze. Each building is a gamble. Your calculations must be flawless. The materials you use, volcanic ash concrete, bricks, stone blocks, they are your tools. But also your ticking time bombs. Long before scientific testing and safety codes, you rely on knowledge passed down by tradition and keen observation. One slip-up, one oversight, and the emperor's fury might descend upon you. Now imagine the relentless pressure from the imperial court. While the public may cheer gloriously when your structure stands, behind closed doors, power struggles twist around your neck like tightening ropes. You're a public servant, yes, but also a scapegoat for any disaster. If a bridge collapses, thousands might drown or die trying to escape. The emperor doesn't just lose infrastructure, but legitimacy. And you, the architect, could lose your head. The law demands perfection because the city demands survival. Roman law famously held architects criminally liable for structural failures, especially if lives were lost. Punishments ranged from exile to public humiliation, and worst of all, death. Trial by engineering was your daily reality. Your peers whispered tales of architects who vanished overnight, their heads on pikes as grim warnings to others. But beyond the mortal danger, your job is a whirlwind of innovation and creativity. Roman concrete, or opus cementicum, is your secret weapon. It allows you to construct buildings that defy gravity, like the Pantheon's insurmountable dome, still the world's largest unreinforced concrete dome centuries later. Your vaults and arches aren't just artistic flourishes, they are engineering marvels designed to redistribute weight and create open spaces. You push your skills to the edge, often pioneering techniques never attempted before. With every trial, you risk structural failure, but also historic success. Think about the bridge you're building over the Tiber River. It's not just a civic project, but a symbol of imperial might and control. The general overseeing the army is watching. The senators are whispering behind your back, and the emperor's advisors are waiting for any signs of delay or defect. Your laborers work long hours under your sharp scrutiny, but the materials arrive patchy, deadlines tighten, and tempers flare. You negotiate between political interests, troop movements, and unpredictable natural forces like floods and earthquakes. You're caught between engineering brilliance and relentless bureaucracy. Every decision you make echoes louder than the stones you lay. If you order one poorly mixed batch of mortar, the entire span could fail. If you misjudge the resilience of your foundations, centuries of history could come crashing down. The fear of failure couples with political rivalry and paranoia. Even a successful project offers no bar against suspicion. Those who succeed too well sometimes find jealousy or accusations clawing at their reputation, maybe even charges of sabotage. The stress is crushing. Your personal life suffers. Your family fears the consequences of your work. You sacrifice sleep, health, and sometimes sanity. Each day you wake wondering if this will be your last project or your downfall. Does glory balance the dread? Imagine yourself standing at the unveiling of the Grand Aqueduct. The water flows triumphantly through arches stretching for miles. The crowds cheer, proud and oblivious to the sleepless nights you endured. But never rest easy. Soon, cracks may appear, or a border monument may be delayed. The empire demands continual perfection. You are a constant player on a deadly stage. There are moments of pride, though, when your designs withstand time, influencing generations and shaping the empire's legacy. When your innovations inspire awe and become benchmarks for future architects. You know that your craft is immortal, even if you might not be. Yet, despite your crucial role, life can be ruthlessly unforgiving. You're always under scrutiny, your fate tied to stone and mortar. One collapse spells ruin. Your story is one of brilliance sandwiched with peril. So, why does it suck to be a Roman architect? Because unlike any other profession, your life balances on the precision of your calculations and the whims of emperors. Because your success may earn praise today, but a misstep could claim your tomorrow. Because you live building a legacy while always standing on a precipice of disaster. If you ever wondered about the true cost behind Rome's eternal monuments, look no further. It is the life of the architect. Brilliant, burdened, fearless, and always at risk. Your story is woven into every pillar, arch, and road, a testament to the daring souls who built Roman greatness while knowing failure meant more than disgrace. It meant death. This is why it truly sucks to be a Roman architect.